What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share if you like. Alright, man. This video is gonna be about Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, I think I made one about the Clippers, but this one gonna be about, it's gonna be about the same, but I think I'm gonna hit a couple different points. Okay, so last night at 3 a.m., Chris Paul get notified that basically his services are no longer needed in the building. Wow. Now, I could go to the train of thought of, Chris Paul has done some underhanded things since he's been in the league. Well, since he's been the league president, the Players Association president. I'll say that some of the stuff he did on the court, some of the underhanded things he was doing on the court, I'd say that's karma. I want to say that, but at the same time, unless I come across some more information that's saying like this happened, that happened, I'ma just say that something had to happen for him to get dismissed that way. Now, they've been on like a losing streak. Kawhi being in and out of the lineup, and this was supposed to be his farewell tour. Man, Chris Paul's been in the league a while. A lot of people talk about LeBron and how long he's been in. Chris Paul been in just as long. I think he came in 2004. So, he's been in basically the same amount of time LeBron is. So, it is time for him. But even with all the stuff that he's done, a player of his stature, he's going to go out being told it in the dead of the night that he can't come to work. It is what it is, man. It's crazy. And so you got Kawhi Leonard, and I'm gonna shout out to Ticket TV. I watched the video of his, and I'm feeling that way, even though it took me a while to get there, because from the beginning, when the Spurs were playing Heat, I remember my homeboy, he was coming back talking about, man, Kawhi Leonard. I was looking at the same, I'm like, what is he doing? I knew he was holding LeBron down, but I wasn't peeping out none of the offensive skill. It just didn't, I wasn't peeping it out. So once he turned into the offensive threat that he is now, then I started saying, okay, well, Kawhi, he got something going on. Like, he's up there. His skill set, especially from where he started, the way he played now is nowhere close to the way he played when he first got in. As far as offensively, he's developed the game. But that playoff run, when they played Golden State, and Kawhi was like a house of fire, burning them down, and then the ill-fated step in front of Kawhi when he was trying that jump shot by Zaza Pachulia, the Golden State goon. Kawhi hadn't been the same since then. Now, they were saying that, it's been, a thought process out there saying that he doesn't like to play until he's all the way healthy. It's been constant with the knee thing. But it's kind of funny Like his knee wasn't the thing that got hurt. His ankle got hurt when he was in San Antonio, but then the year after and the following years after, he's been like a knee. So I mean, I don't know, but from the time he forced his way out of San Antonio, went to Toronto, went on that playoff run, won the title. Kawhi, I have a thought, I have a feeling that his ego has gotten too big for the building. Because, I mean, there was a lot of rumblings about his uncle asking for special favors that came out not too long ago. That was coming out then. You know, people were just, poo-pooing it. When Montrezl Harrell and what's his name? Beverly. Beverly. I mean, Beverly, you know what I'm talking about. When him and Harrell was complaining about some of the special favors that Kawhi and Paul George was getting, they got shipped out. And so that was that. So could it be like a thing where Kawhi and Paul George wasn't seeing eye to eye? I'm pretty sure, because just based on Chris Paul's history, based on his history, he more than likely had words with Kawhi. And is that the reason why he was dismissed the way he was? Because he was daring to stand up to Kawhi? That's a possibility. But I mean, I've started looking at Kawhi with the side eye ever since he hit the Clippers, because that's when he just started to sit out. Like, and I ain't saying he wasn't really hurt, but when they were playing the Utah Jazz and who was that? What was that dude? Rough and tumble dude. I forgot who he used to play for, but he was playing for the Jazz at the time, and he tried to Joe Ingles, that's who it was. He bumped Kawhi on the way to the basket, and that's where the torn meniscus came from. And he had to sit out then. It's just been a constant where he's healthy, he's not healthy. He might be healthy, he's not healthy. It's been that. And that's frustrating, as not even just as a watcher, but imagine being a player on that team and you're not able to build up any cohesion with him being in and out of the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's his name alluded to that the other day. Tyronn Lue, coach. He done been through. He was with Doc Rivers when Doc Rivers was there. Doc Rivers got ran out of the Clippers. I think the Clippers was gonna be his the resting spot, but Kawhi messed that up. Oh man. But I'm stuck in traffic right now, it looked like. So anyway. But yeah, man, that was I thought that was pretty messed up on the Clippers' part to dismiss Chris Paul like that, regardless of whether he had it coming or not. It happened. So that's pretty much it, man. Grandpa out.